guys are ready.
All right, Chief, what happened today?
All right, so approximately 11:58 this morning, we received calls for shots fired at the Cotton Branch Funeral Home here on South Florissant Road. Within a couple of minutes, less than 2 minutes, we had the first officer arrived on the scene. He immediately called out for an officer in need of aid. It's complete chaos. We had hundreds of individuals attending this funeral, numerous individuals obviously running in different directions. We began putting out descriptions of individuals, getting witnesses' statement, and based off of that, we were able to stop a couple people, persons of interest that was possibly involved with this. We also recovered a couple guns. This is still early on in the investigation. We're still looking into things. However, it was 6 people that was injured total. 3 were gunshot wound victims, and the other individuals were just injured just through the chaos.
Let's talk about how this is a tragedy when someone else is visiting the funeral and their loved one.
Anytime you have a shooting, it's a tragedy in our community, of course, but it's kind of unfortunate, because you have loved ones that come to a funeral to grieve, a member of their family, and unfortunately, subjected to this type of chaos.
Talk to us about where the gunshots were at.
So again, it's still early on in the investigation, but preliminary information showed that some of the gunshots came from outside, and there may also been gunshots that were occurred inside the funeral home.
Can you tell us whether or not there was a feud between individuals? There was retaliation? Anything that you could say about that?
Yeah, again, we don't know. It's still early on. I know this sounds, like I say, we're just early on in the investigation.
Any suspects apprehended?
We have several people of interest apprehended at this particular time.
Now, we counted at least 31 markers outside. How many gunshots do you think?
Again, you're asking questions that's very preliminary. We're still counting those things. We're still interviewing witnesses. Again, we're still trying to interview individuals that we have in custody. So everything right now is very preliminary. What I'm doing this afternoon is just giving you the facts of what we know as of right now.
Do we know the conditions of the victims?
Yeah, those gunshot victims that she was saying, what's their condition?
Non-life-threatening injuries.
So the gunshots were coming from outside and inside?
We're still looking into that, but preliminary information saying that both could have happened.
And this funeral was for?
From my understanding, an 18-year-old victim. I'm not sure the circumstances behind it.
One more?
Yeah, I mean, I guess just if there's anything else you wanted to add just about the tragedy of this. I mean, you already spoke on it a little bit, but
yeah, it's unfortunate, just not even at a funeral, just every day in our society that individuals are subjected to gunshots. I mean, it's just I don't know what else to say about that other than our region. I mean, not only here locally but all over our nation, especially in our urban cores, that we have to put up with this nonsense each and every day.
And at what point of the shooting at what point of the shooting of the funeral did it happen? Was the funeral over? Was it?
Again, we're still looking into that.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
So much.